Makidawa formally assuming responsibilities for the welfare, rehabilitation, and education of the 45 teachers and pupils rescued after spending 56 days in captivity on Monday, called for a UN-backed investigation into the abduction, saying Nigerians deserve a full account of the circumstances surrounding the incident. Armed bandits on May 15, 2026 attacked 3 schools in Yawata and Aoro, a Sinle community in Orire local government area, Oyo State, abducting the 39 pupils and 6 teachers. The special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onunga, said the government's request suggested a lack of confidence in Nigeria's security institutions, insisting that the military and other security agencies had already provided explanations on the rescue operation. Principal, kidnappers beat up pupils, chained teachers. The gory details of how the rescued Orire school abduction victims spent 56 days in kidnappers' captivity were revealed yesterday. The accounts were given at the Oyo State Government Secretariat, where the pupils and teachers were handed over to Governor Sheyi Makinde by the General Officer commanding the 2nd Division of the Nigerian Army, Major General Chinedu Nebiefe in Ibadan. The principal of Community High School, Auru Dada, Mrs. Rachel Alamu, recounted how the pupils were repeatedly beaten by the abductors and how the male teachers had their legs trimmed. The male teachers were also blindfolded for most of the period. Veterans meet CDS, demand 250,000 naira minimum pay for soldiers. Military veterans have demanded the immediate implementation of the approved 250,000 minimum wage for serving personnel. They accuse the federal government of delaying the execution of a law that said was passed by the National Assembly and assented to by President Bola Tinubu. The demand was made on Monday during a retreat attended by over 70 military veterans at the Armed Forces Headquarters Command, Meswon, Abuja. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Olufemi Ololade, who was expected at the meeting, was represented by 5 senior military officers. According to the veterans, the CDS was attending a meeting at the presidential villa. Speaking on what transpired at the meeting, one of the organizers, Colonel Innocent Azubike, said the veterans presented documentary evidence to the military representatives, who acknowledged their submissions and promised to bring the CDS immediately. Forgery charge. Adeyemi may not appear in court. Director General of the Phantom Federal Agency on the probe at the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, Adeyemi Matthew, billed for arraignment on criminal charges today in Abuja, may not show up in court. This is going by the indication he gave last night in the television program, where he alleged from his hideout that his life is at risk. Following the investigation into the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, the police filed charges of forgery, criminal conspiracy, impersonation, among others, against Matthew before the Federal High Court in Abuja. Matthew, who spoke on the channel's television program via Zoom, said instead of ICPC probe as directed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he would prefer an independent panel with international membership to probe the issue. Matthew alleged that there had been repeated attempts on his life since the controversy surrounding the PFIPC broke, and appealed to the President to constitute an independent investigation panel to probe both the alleged fraud and the reported assassination attempts against him. Adeleke seeks visa ban on Osun opposition leaders over killings. Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke has called for economic sanctions and visa bans against